Okay, we're going through my book journal and talking about some of my favorite series spreads. So I always make a 1 to 2 page spread when I finish a series, and just to like kind of talk about my thoughts on the series as a whole instead of just like one individual book of the series. So we're gonna keep doing that. So this one is the Crimson Moth duology. Now, side note, this book series, this duology, would have been a 2-page spread if I hadn't done this on this page, because I should have done the calendar down here like I did all the other months, but I thought I was going to read a lot more in May than I did, so I didn't do that. But if this wasn't here, it would have been a 2-page spread. I just didn't want to skip a page, you know? So it is just one spread. This is when I wanted to start being like, I wanted my spreads to look a little more interesting rather than just kind of basic. So I went to the store and I got nice scrapbook paper with like fun patterns on it. So like I got this scrapbook paper that has like moths on it, which, you know, makes sense for the Crimson Moth. And then I got this like a set of stickers with like butterflies and moths to try to do that as well. So I have the books like normal and the star ratings, the title, and then my thoughts on the series as a whole. I didn't get to do much writing, obviously, because I only made it 1 page instead of 2. But I really like how this one turned out because it was the first one that I wanted to do without just like a solid color piece of paper on it, you know what I mean? So it had like a more interesting paper, and there was like a fun sticker that wasn't specifically related to the series, but it was like related adjacent. Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, I really like how this one turned out. And then at the bottom of it, I had posted about Rebel Witch when I finished it on my Instagram, and then added it to my story and tagged Kristen Cicerelli, the author of these 2 books, and she liked my story, and I was losing my mind. So at the bottom of this spread, I say that I'm still losing my mind because Kristen Cicerelli liked my story. And then I posted this spread on my Instagram because I was obsessed with it, and then posted that on my story and tagged Kristen Cicerelli, and she liked that too. Anyways, I love that series so much, and I really want to reread it again soon, even though I read it like 10 months ago, but it's okay.